训练远距离，超凡缩写力 Beyondnorm 超凡远距。Hello, welcome to join Topic Master. This training is to help you become much better English speaker on a specific topic. Our theme today is children, teenagers, and their future. There are 12 questions to help you develop your ideas on this topic. Let's quickly take a look at the first one. The first one is, what is the difficulty children usually have? What is the cause and how can they solve the difficulty? Some common difficulties are tons of homework, lots of exams, bad classmates who become bullies, pressure from classmates, teachers, or parents, and family issues if parents often argue or quarrel. If we take family issue as an example, what is the cause? Usually parents often disagree with each other, or they are worried about problems in the family such as money or job. The best way to solve the problem is to talk to somebody, the teacher, parents, or even grandparents. Question 2 is like question 1, but we focus on the difficulty teenagers usually have. Besides the difficulties children have, teenagers are more likely to be affected by bad friends or even net friends, and they are more likely to be too crazy about comic books, online games, smoking, and even drugs. And teenagers also have difficulty controlling their emotions because they are at the age when they are curious about the outside world and feel that they can solve a lot of problems by themselves. Question 3 is to talk about whether you know anyone who studies well and showed talent for something at a very young age, and whether they are still as good when they become teenagers or even older. Very few people can show their excellency from the very first year in elementary school all the way to the time when they get their job in the society. You can take anyone who once performed so well in their life as an example and share with your audience what happened to the person and what do you think about it. Question 4 is to talk about a habit or hobby that can help children to be more successful in their future. You may choose reading, you may choose writing, you may choose playing sports, you may choose music. Whatever is it, explain your reasons. Question 5 is much like question 4, but we focus on the habit or hobby teenagers have that can help them become more successful in the future. I always feel that if any teenager who enjoys jogging alone, and these teenagers can be successful in the future because jogging can help a teenager become more independent. Question 6 is very simple. It is to talk about whether you think you are a good student or not. And why do you think you are a good student? What do you do? Explain in details. Question 7 is to focus on you as a student, whether you make any achievement. And the most important is to talk about how that achievement help you become more successful, how that achievement affects your future. And question 8 is not to talk about achievement, it's to talk about a mistake that you have ever made as a student. No matter whether it is big mistake or small, just talk about how it affects your future. Whether you regret making a mistake. Question 9. What are the things that teenagers must avoid doing? For example, smoking, gambling, fighting, taking drugs, cheating on exams, online shopping, bullying people, and so on. If you are a teenager, you must know better. Question 10. Are your parents strict? Why do you think so? And do you think it is good? They are strict so they can help you behave. or it is not good. They are so strict that you are not able to be yourself. Try to give an example to explain your reasons. Question 11. What is something you want to do as a student but your parents don't allow you to do it? I think this is a common experience to everyone, but some may thank their parents for not allowing them to do something wrong. Some others may blame their parents for jeopardizing their development. What do you think? The last question. Do you think parents have to treat teenage girls and boys differently? For example, girls should come home earlier than boys. And there are many other examples that parents may allow their teenage boys to do. However, their teenage girls cannot do the same thing at all. For example, going out at night, making a boyfriend, playing extreme sports, and so on. On the other hand, they may allow their teenage girls to do something that teenage boys cannot do. For example, wearing makeup, having their ears pierced. Do you think teenagers should be treated differently because of their gender? Alright, all these 12 questions are waiting for you to answer. Share your value with others. This is not only an English lesson, but a life lesson that help you live, love, learn Beyondnorm. 加入超凡远距，成就超凡英语说写能力。